Welcome, welcome. Don't be shy. My name's Wanda and this is my husband Ernest. And we were just getting ready to sit down to a nice fish dinner. Ernest loves to fish, and he has ever since we moved here in the 1930s. He likes to go down to Shock Lake, which is full of fish, and he's always ready to throw in a line. Aren't you, honey?
Yep.
He still fishes there even though we don't live here anymore. And sometimes he'll stop by and grab a grandchild on his way. Won't ya?
Yep.
You know, when we first moved here, Ernest drove the milk truck. I'm sure you remember how scarce things were in the 1930s. And I sold a whole lot of eggs, and sometimes the chickens too. Right, Ernest?
Yep.
When we lived on Shock Lake, Ernest started to build cottages down there. But after we lost some equipment, that project came to a stop. I guess there still isn't any cottage on the island. Well, now the Tri-County Lake Fish and Wildlife Area owns the island. That's after Ernest had all of his strokes. He still wouldn't be able to do that anymore. That's when we started the restaurant, isn't it, Ernest?
Yep.
You may remember the Y Drive-In. I guess it was started in the late 50s, early 30s. Right, hon?
Yep.
Well, I tell you, that was a lot of work. But those people were sure good to us.
Yeah, the Y. The Y was just south of what you now know as the Clayton Garden Center. You know, right down here, where the road Y's off of State Road 13. I'm sure you all know how much my wife Wanda loves to cook and bake. The woman makes the best pie north of the Mason-Dixon line.
Oh, Ernest, stop. Now, my parents, Charles and Essie Johnson, separated when I was 6, so I spent a lot of time in other ladies' kitchens, and I just picked up some things here and there. Well, in 1954, we made the move to Ligonier, but we still consider North Webster our home, don't we, Ernest?
Yep. You know, I was born in Tennessee, but after serving in World War I, we settled here. As we have grandchildren and great-grandchildren who went to the Wawasee school system. And you may even know our Amy Lindsay. Yes, she used to own the Pencil Box preschool here in town. Yes, we have made very many fond memories here in North Webster.
Ernest died of a heart attack in April of 1972. He was a member of the Indiana 124 Field Artillery in World War I. Wanda Jareen Freese died October 14, 2000 in Goshen General Hospital. She was preceded in death not only by her husband Ernest, but also his son Charles, who died at age 8 in 1939.